In today's video, we're going to talk about some of the details regarding the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that was just passed by the House, what's included, and how much silver and gold should we be able to get with our direct stimulus payments. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about the third stimulus being passed by the House, and if it's passed by the Senate, how much silver and gold should we be able to get with the check? But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Don't forget, you only have until St. Patrick's Day to get the Luck Has Nothing to Do With It t-shirt and hoodie, only available in green, and it's helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Baldrick's Foundation. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today, we have to talk about the third stimulus. We have to talk a little bit about the silver and the gold. We have to talk a little bit about the spot price. Now, for those of you who do not know, I encourage each and every one of you to pay as close attention as you possibly can. Not necessarily to my video, but to everything going on in the world right now. I always encourage everyone to keep their eyes peeled at all times. Keep your head on a swivel and make sure you are studying every single market or anything that has to do with finance, anything that has to do with the economy, with real estate, stock market, silver, gold. Make sure you're paying attention to everything, including the news, including stimulus updates. So for those of you who do not know, the $1.9 trillion stimulus package proposal was passed by the House a couple of days ago. Now, for those of you who do not know, the package includes, but it's not limited to, a child tax credit to be issued as monthly distributions, a dependent care tax credit, a $400 unemployment benefit boost, $25 billion worth of funding going towards restaurants and bars, $50 billion for virus testing, $16 billion for vaccine distributions, and this doesn't even scratch the surface. Keep in mind, this is a $1.9 trillion package. Those are just a couple of examples. But now on to what most people are probably concerned about, the direct relief payments. The package also includes a $1,400 stimulus check that, if passed by the Senate, keep in mind it was only passed by the House so far, if passed by the Senate, we can expect them to be delivered late March, early April. So potentially, and also, by the way, for the record, more than likely, this is going to come to fruition, and we're going to see these probably sooner rather than later. Now, when it comes to the stimulus check, $1,400. Some people are for it, some people are against it. Not a whole lot we can do about it, but we can work with what we got. Now, with $1,400 and the spot price of silver right now, as I'm filming the video, who knows what it's going to be by the time I edit, by the time I post the video, but as I'm filming the video, spot price of silver is $26.52. Which is actually down from where it was over the weekend as the market closed on Friday night. I thought this was pretty interesting because, as I said in yesterday's video, I expected silver and gold to both continue going down. I didn't think that we were going to see an upward trend just yet. I think it's going to continue trending downward, at least for the time being. And now gold, on the other hand, is $1,723.80. as I'm recording the video. Again, it's going to change by the time I edit and by the time I post the video, but as I'm filming it, $1,723.80. Now, for those of you wondering how much silver or how much gold we should probably more than likely be able to get our hands on with a $1,400 stimulus check, the answer is, it depends on what you want. For example, if you want silver eagles with $1,400 to be working with, you can get probably about 35 silver eagles, which I know doesn't sound like very much, but to be honest with you, the stimulus check is not exactly all that much to be working with, but you can get probably about 35 silver eagles, assuming that you get each individual one for about $40 a piece. We all know that the premiums on these silver eagles have gone through the roof. The premiums are up in the sky, flying with the eagles right now. But let's just say you want to get some generic silver rounds, some generic silver bars. You want to go with the lower premium stuff, or maybe you're going to get a couple of 10-ounce silver bars, in which case you should be able to get about 40 ounces of silver rather than 35 ounces of silver if you were to go with the Silver Eagle. Generic silver reduces the premium a little bit. Let's just say you're getting each individual troy ounce of silver for about $35 a pop. You should be able to take that $1,400 stimulus check and get about 40 ounces of silver, roughly, approximately. It depends on where you're getting the silver from. It depends on what type of silver it is. It depends on if you're getting it online, if you're getting it from the coin shop. It depends on a lot of different factors. It depends on if you are unfortunately having to include sales tax with your conversion. It relies on a lot of different factors. This is just roughly just ballpark. Now, as for gold, for those of you who are taking a little bit of a step away from the silver, maybe the premiums are just too high for you. Maybe spot price isn't that big of a deal. Let's be honest, it's only about $26.50, but the premiums bring it up well above the $30 mark. I mean, let's be honest, all of those online deals that we were seeing in 2017 and 18 and 19 at the very beginning of 2020, where most of the websites that we're familiar with were offering a X amount of ounces of silver at spot, usually 10 troy ounces of silver at spot. That's how I got my silver gold bull bar down here. I got it at spot. Technically, I got it below spot because I used a cashback credit card that gave me 10% back. And also, not to mention, that was when spot price was only like 18, 19 bucks. So I got a really good deal on that. But regardless, back to the point. Pretty sure it's safe to say that the at-spot deals are a thing of the past. I'm pretty sure those are, we could probably just consider those to be extinct at this point. I don't think anybody's going to be getting silver at spot anytime in the near future, potentially ever again, unless you get it from an independent seller who maybe they got a bunch of their silver when spot price was only $12 an ounce, and even at $26, $27 an ounce, they've essentially doubled their currency, or their currency has depreciated in value to the point that silver has gone up to that point. But regardless, let's just say you want to take a little bit of a step away from silver because everything's pretty confusing, everything's pretty complex, everything's pretty crazy right now. So you want to go with a little bit of gold instead. You want to get some gold. You want to get some of the yellow metal, some of the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gold coins. You can't even see some of them. There we go. So if you wanted to go with gold instead of silver, and you're working with $1,400, and the spot price is only $1,700 and change, $1,723 and change, to be honest with you, with $1,400, you could almost get a troy ounce of gold. Although, not exactly, because you got to factor in the premiums, and you got to factor in that you're going to have to go with fractional gold at that point, because it's not enough to get a full troy ounce of gold. But you should have more than enough to get half a troy ounce of gold. You should be able to get half a troy ounce of gold for roughly $900 to $1,000 right now. Maybe less, depending on what site you're working with or what coin shop you're working with, but a lot of the half troy ounce coins that I've seen were selling for about $1,000. Wow, I completely forgot to put the gold kookaburra on display. There we go. So if you were to get half a troy ounce of gold, you shouldn't really have an issue. Not to mention, you're going to have some cash left over. You're going to have some currency left over, and you should be able to get probably about another quarter of an ounce of gold on top of the half ounce of gold. Although realistically speaking, you're probably going to have to throw in about 100 of your own dollars on top of the $1,400 stimulus check in order to acquire that much gold. Because once again, the premiums on fractional gold drive the price tag up a little bit more. So I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know if you plan on using the stimulus check to get silver. I personally plan on using the stimulus check to get potentially a little bit of silver, depending on what type of deals my local coin shop has. Many of you know I am not getting any silver online for the time being. For this foreseeable future, I will not be placing any orders online to get silver. I'll place some orders online to maybe get some gold. In fact, I could see myself doing that with the stimulus check. I will not be putting the entire stimulus check into precious metals, but I would be able to take a solid portion of it, maybe almost a little more than a third of it, and put it into maybe another quarter of an ounce of gold potentially. I was planning on doing that in April anyway, and seeming that we're more than likely going to get the $1,400 stimulus check probably the beginning of April. That'd be right around the time that I was going to be picking up a quarter of an ounce of gold anyway, so maybe I'll pick up a quarter of an ounce of gold and potentially another quarter of an ounce of gold. Or maybe I'll use the roughly $500 that I would have taken from the stimulus check along with 500 of my own dollars, and maybe I'll just pick myself up a half an ounce of gold potentially. I don't even own a half-ounce gold coin. I have quarter-ounce gold coins, I have 10th-ounce gold coins, and I have one singular 1-gram gold bar. And I have a couple of repeats of these coins locked up in the safe, but all I have are 10th ounce and quarter-ounce. Don't have any half-ounce. I was going to put 500 of my own dollars into gold anyway. Now I can take an additional $500 from the $1,400 stimulus. Maybe I'll get myself a half-ounce gold coin, maybe a gold eagle or a maple leaf or something like that. I do not know when the new 2021 silver and gold eagle designs are going to be released, but to be honest with you, I think I'm going to wait until those are officially released before I get any more gold eagles. I would like to get a gold eagle with the new design, just to have it, just to make a video about it. I think that would be a pretty interesting video. I've already talked about my opinion. I've already done a little bit of a review just by going off of the sketch, just by going off of the concept and a general idea of what the design, what the coin is going to look like, but I don't think I'll be able to do a full comprehensive review until I'm actually physically holding it in my hand and seeing it in real life, in person, on an actual coin, not just a sketch. So that is something that I plan on doing. I do not believe those are going to be released by the beginning of April. That's only a month away, so probably going to go with a maple leaf instead and save up for the gold eagle. But anyway, that's besides the point. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what do you plan on getting? What do you plan on doing with your $1,400 stimulus check? Because by the way, there's more to do than just stack silver and gold. You can use it towards an investment of some sort. You could put it into potentially a bank account. That's a pretty good idea. That sounds like a pretty solid thing to do. You could put it in the bank account and allow it to devalue over time while the bank makes tons of money off of it, roughly 10 times the amount off of it, by lending it to other people and racking up interest from them. And in return, they give you a whopping 0.0001% interest. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being facetious. That actually sounds like a pretty stupid idea. In fact, I would personally rather set my cash on fire than do that. But I'm not telling you to go and set your cash on fire. I'm not telling you to leave it in the bank. I'm not telling you to stack silver and gold. I'm not telling you to invest. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or do anything, because this is not financial advice. I can't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for conversation purposes. This is all for entertainment. But I'm very curious if we can actually turn this into a discussion in the comment section. What do you plan on doing with your $1,400 stimulus check, assuming that the Senate passes it and assuming that 46 signs it and assuming it actually comes to fruition, which realistically speaking, it's more than likely going to be the case. If and when that does occur, what do you plan on doing with your $1,400 stimulus check? Are you going to be investing it? Are you going to be buying into an asset that produces a little bit of cash flow? Are you going to be converting it into some silver or into some gold to preserve that $1,400, to preserve your wealth for the long term? I know that's what probably most people who watch my videos would more than likely do, or at least a small portion of the stimulus check. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to what you would do with a $1,400 stimulus check. There's also prepping. I know that's something that a lot of people have been slacking on, to be honest. A lot of people are so hyper-focused on the silver and the gold, and they're completely allowing themselves to fall short when it comes to the preps. Make sure if you're financially preparing yourself with the silver and the gold, and obviously a cash emergency fund, make sure you're also 1 or 2 or 50 steps ahead of the game by having canned goods, the soups, the beans, the dry pasta, the rice. Make sure you have a water supply or a water purification system. Make sure you have a generator of some sort. Make sure you have this, make sure you have that. Make sure you're well prepared. Make sure it's a multifaceted preparation system that you have going on for yourself, because once again, the last thing you would ever want to do is be caught off guard. And with everything going on in the world right now, and with the March of 2020 crash, we're coming up on that 1 year mark. That wasn't 15 years ago. That was just 12 months ago. That's recent history. That just happened. That was essentially just yesterday. If it happened yesterday, metaphorically speaking, it can happen again tomorrow. Make sure you are prepared. Make sure you are multiple steps ahead of the game, because if push comes to shove, you won't be invincible, but you'll be a whole lot better off. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and how you would use the $1,400. Would it be to save? Would it be to buy something stupid? Would it be used for preps? Would it be used for an investment of some sort? Would it be used for precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,800, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, you only have until St. Patrick's Day to get yourself the luck has nothing to do with it t-shirt and hoodie, only available in the color green, and it's helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Baldrick's Foundation, which is helping children with cancer, which is obviously a beautiful thing. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again if the $1,400 stimulus check comes to fruition and you receive a $1,400 relief payment, stimulus check, survival money, currency, fiat. What do you plan on doing with it? You're going to use it to get nothing but silver? You could probably get about 35 to 40 ounces of silver, maybe even a little bit more if the spot price comes down and the premiums don't go up higher. Maybe you're going to get a bunch of silver eagles, pay a little bit higher premium just to get some more silver eagles in your possession. Maybe you're going to get some gold. Maybe you're going to get gold instead. Maybe no silver for you. Maybe you're going to go half and half. Or maybe you're not even going to get any precious metals. Maybe you're just going to save it for a rainy day and allow it to depreciate in value. Or maybe you're going to invest it into an asset of some sort that produces a little bit of cash flow. Or maybe you're going to stock up on some of the preps. Maybe you're going to strengthen your weaknesses, which is never a bad idea, by the way. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.